Dr. Giggles here from SFNEOnline, and of course, your host of The Grove Show. Now, in today's video, this is kind of more of a conversation topic while we're away and not doing any live Grove shows. So I wanted to break this down for you, and the topic of today is be thankful for what you have. And what that means is I see a lot of people, coaster enthusiast fans, all complaining about attractions that they're getting at their own home park, or complaining about attractions going to a park. People complaining about the ride selection that they have at their parks. And a lot of these people have amazing ride collections. And I wanted to dive deep to try to see what's going on. And maybe it's for nothing. Maybe we can all kind of just conversate. And I'd really like to know what your thoughts are about this. Now, I've seen across social media, YouTube, everything, and the common consensus that I see is everybody wants a coaster every year. Everybody wants a Giga every year. That's like the new thing, I guess, with the hits of like Leviathan and Fury, 325. Everybody is like, I want that in my park all the time, every year. I just want one, want one, want one. Now, when I see a lot of bickering, and I've talked about this in other videos about how I feel that there's this entitlement thing going around, that people just are just like going crazy, and it's just like, if it's not the attraction that they said that they wanted, then they just go crazy. And it's kind of like sad to see, and I'll probably catch a lot of flack for this video. People probably tell me to shut up, and that's fine, but I just wanted to get it off my chest, and I know a lot of people feel the same, so I really want to know what you guys think. You know, like, we could conversate in the comments down below and just go back and forth. So here's my take on this, and then you guys let me know your take. So what it means, be thankful for what you have. There's a lot of parks out there that don't get really much of anything, depending upon their location. Look at, like, Michigan's Adventure, Dorney Park, Six Flags Great Escape, Six Flags Lerone, Six Flags St. Louis. And there's other parks all over the world in the country that get really nothing. Or they get hand-me-downs, and a lot of people are unhappy. And I understand the enthusiasm for those people that really want something big, something cool to come, because you're getting the shaft. I don't understand why these companies that own these parks just kind of go, you get a hand-me-down. And I know it's to save money, but in the world of theme parks, you should be relatively getting something every so often. Especially for those that we call like the redheaded stepchild of theme parks. And there's a lot of parks that don't get nothing, but there's a lot of parks out there like Cedar Point and Kings Island and Busch Gardens and a bunch of different Six Flags and all these other parks that are out there, and people are like losing their minds because they're not getting the rides that they want. It's like, are you that bored with your park? Like, you go too much and the rides themselves do not satisfy you? Is it you just want it so you can claim, I got the greatest coaster in my home park? I don't know. And if you're one of those people that are watching and go, you're an idiot, shut up, I'm offended, go down in the comments and say, why is, I'm trying to get inside the minds of everybody. Like, why do you feel that you need to be entitled and have a Giga or a coaster every year? You know you're not getting that every year. And then and everybody gets all mad all the time because they didn't get what they wanted, like spoiled little brats. And I just think it's ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm guilty. I used to do that myself, and I've changed my mindset, because you have to realize they're not our parks. We don't own them. We don't spend the money. We're not the marketing team. We don't develop the rides. We have zero say. The only say we have is if we don't like it, we just don't spend money or don't go to the park. That's like a protest that we can do. Us yelling and screaming all over social media about, I want this, or I'm going to do this, and your park sucks, and it does nothing. So my mindset has changed a lot, and a lot of people think they're just calling me fanboys or whatever, but here is the legit reason behind my new thinking. My new thinking is, I appreciate what I have, and I appreciate what we get at Six Flags New England, or Canopy Lake, or Lake Compounds, or any of the New England parks. I live relatively within 2 hours of all these parks, and not all the parks around here get tons of stuff. Six Flags New England obviously gets the biggest bulk of the stuff because they spend the most money out of all the parks. And rightfully so, whatever. But You know, I would love to have a coaster every year, and I would love to have a big ride, big coaster, big attraction every year, and that's just not the case, and that's fine. You know, before we were spoiled for a lot. I mean, when we got Goliath and it was running right and running really good, we were like, yeah, and then we got Wicked Cyclone, and we were like, yeah, and then we got Sky Screamer, and we were like, yeah, and we got a bunch of stuff. And with that, and then you get the Fireballs, and then we got Superman back. And then we got the Joker, and then now we got Harley Quinn, and then we got Cyborg, and I see in my own region of area that even when Cyborg came, people were like, this sucks, this is stupid. And you know what? I totally disagree. Oh, there's the cat, there's Muffins. Hey, Muffins, what are you doing? You're just chilling in the background. Any case, so with that being said, there is something to be said, and it's not that I'm like kissing butt or anything, it's you could have got nothing. We could become a Dorney or a Great Escape like that, be done. And we don't want that. So, granted, it's not the attraction we wanted. It was the attraction we got. You know, like Cyborg, and some people like hate on Joker. And I like Joker. I have no problem with it. Harley Quinn, I love. I'm not a fan of Fireball. I'm not a fan of any Fireballs. It's not just Six Flags. I'm just not a fan of them. But we've gotten a lot of rides, and we've been pretty spoiled in New England itself. I can't speak for other regions, but a lot of other regions get a lot of big, awesome rides that I wish we could get, and we don't. So I don't take it as, oh, I didn't get it, I'm going to cry about it. I'm just telling you, this is my mind, my thinking is, I appreciate when I go to any park, no matter how big or small, there's parks I don't like and I won't visit, and there's parks that I love, and there's parks that I think are okay. And I just go around and I visit what I want to visit, and I try to hit new parks and new rides and whatever. I take it in for what it is. I don't go chasing coaster credits. I don't want to ruin my time. I want to take it in. I want to enjoy the dock rides, the coasters, the flat rides, the food, the shows, whatever they got, I want to enjoy. I want to take it at my pace. I don't want to rush. I don't want to run around. I just want to enjoy. Life's too short to be pissed. Life's too short to run around and miss out on certain things. It's just nice to kind of sit back, smell the flowers, and have fun. And people, I mean, I guess the cool thing these days is just, let me just bash everything, because that's just the cool thing. Negative is in, and positive is out. Well, I'm positive, not negative, and I just want people that, even if you disagree with me, let me know why you disagree with me. Why is it that you feel that you need, you know, what am I missing? Am I missing something? Am I just naive and stupid, and things are just going whoop over my head? Like, I like to know what I'm missing if I'm wrong. And it doesn't matter if I'm wrong or if I'm right. At the end of the day, it's to strike a conversation as I try to get in everybody's heads to try to see what's the big deal. Why is everybody so angry all the time and so entitled all the time? When just take a look back at what you have in your own home park. I'm sure you've gotten so accustomed to running around and doing your thing that you kind of missed the little things. And the little things mean just as much as the big things. Remember that. Anyway, that's enough of me ranting today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and by all means, leave a comment down below. Let me know if I'm right, wrong, what's your take on it, do you agree, whatever. Maybe you want to tell me to shut up and stop making these videos, I don't know. But it was just something I had to get off my chest. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Until next time, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace!